Jobs numbers for the month of May are coming out tomorrow, and everything is pointing to a disappointing report. You can add that to the home price index that was released, which was found that home prices have fallen to a new low. And it's looking more and more like we're headed for a double dip. That's not something that the 14 million unemployed Americans want to hear when gas and food prices are rising. But for some reason, Congress just doesn't seem to be paying any attention to that. They're so tied up with playing politics over the debt ceiling that you have to wonder if they even care about the economy anymore. Joining me to discuss this is Sarah B. Smith, Vice President of the Young Conservative Coalition. And from our studio in New York is Erica Payne, founder and president of the Agenda Project. Ladies, thank you both for joining me tonight. Now, Sarah, I'm going to start with you. And just give me one good reason why Republicans are digging their heels in right now over the debt ceiling debate when there's so many other issues.
Well, I think this is the issue. It is about the economy, and it is about reining in government spending. I mean, this is a prime opportunity to make the point that if we want to keep meeting our debt obligations, as well as, becoming fiscally sustainable over the long haul, we have to stop this out-of-control government spending. The rest of the country is having to rein in their own spending. It's time for the government to do so, too. But what about the short term? I think a lot of Americans are saying, sure, we need to balance the budget, we need to get house in order for the long haul, but in the meantime, they can't pay their bills. They don't have jobs. They're losing their homes. Right? And that's, and the 150 economists that came out yesterday in a signed statement that said, if the debt ceiling is not tied, if raising the debt ceiling is not tied to greater spending cuts, then even more private sector jobs are going to get lost. So this is a very important move, and this is why the Republicans are, digging their heels in. And what do you think about this debt ceiling heel digging? Is this what we're really focusing on right now?
Well, I think that the other guest comments just show a real fundamental lack of economic understanding, kind of just the very basics of economic understanding. The 150 economists that she quotes, about a third of them thought that the Bush tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires were a fiscally sound idea. One of them has predicted that the Dow is going to go up to 33,000. I'd love to see that, as I'm sure a lot of Americans would also. So, they like to pull this 150 economist group out, and I think if you dive into a lot of the people on that list, you're going to find that there's some questionable people in that list. But just back to this, let's get our fiscal house in order.